Hey everybody, this is Anthony from Into the Darkroom, and I'm going to be going over the homepage settings for the Dorado blog template. And this is the homepage. And so what we're going to do is we're in the ITDR admin and we're in the homepage section here. And you're going to notice that we have these boxes. And these boxes right here correspond to these hot links right here. So you could link people to different pages. And you can see that you can add a title, and that'll be on rollover. You can add an image, which will appear here, and then a description. You have 3 boxes that you can go ahead and upload items to. Then we're going to take a look at this welcome text. So we have welcome text that's located right here on the page, and you can go ahead and type in your welcome text right there. And then we have the ability to integrate social media. So you can either use Instagram or Twitter. And if you do that, you can go ahead and put in your Twitter username or your Instagram feed, and you mark these as true or false. It'll also ask you for additional Instagram information, tokens and IDs and so on. And then you can determine the number of Instagram photos that display right here. And so we have this actually set to 8, so it shows up 8 of them right there. And then you have an additional option, which is the recent posts. And so the recent posts allow you to bring in an image from the blog post, and it'll actually link out to it. So if you use this feature, it's either going to pull in the first image from your blog post, or you can actually set that image. So I'm going to go over to a post real quick and just show you. If you scroll down here, you can click set feature image, and you can actually upload an image that will show there. So let's go ahead now and talk about how to get this header in here and some of the settings you have for these header images. So let's go to the header image tab here. And this is going to be how you actually upload images. So you can see that these are the 3 images that I have in there. And if I want to upload more, I can click upload here, and I can grab the images from my computer. You're going to want to make sure that these are cropped and saved web ready. And then once you upload all of them, you click done, they'll all fall in here. Now if you put them in there, they'll organize themselves numerically or alphabetically. So if it's 001, 002, 003, they'll put them in that order. However, if you don't have an ordering system in your naming convention, you can go ahead and click sort, and you can actually drag images around and then save it, and it'll actually change the order of the images. Now you have some header image options. So let's go to the header settings area, and you can see that we have the options here. The first one is use header on all the pages. So this header here can be used on the home page, the blog page, the contact page, all the different pages. So if you just want it to be on the home page, you mark this as false. If you want it on all the pages, you mark it as true. And then you have the dimension option. So you have the header width and the header height. So this is the width, and obviously this is the height. So right now we kind of have this thin, long looking image there, but you can change that just by dragging this toggle or moving the arrows up and down to change those pixel dimensions. So you want to keep that in mind when you're actually cropping your images and saving them web ready, that you're going to want to make sure that you adjust this to match whatever it is that you do. And then you have your header animation speed and your header advanced speed, and this determines the speed of this slideshow. So the 4 seconds is the 4 here is in seconds, and it's approximately how long the image is up there, and then it takes about 1 second for it to transfer to the next image. So it's that transitional speed. And then you have the option to use header arrows, true or false, and the arrows will appear on the sides of the images. And that is the basics on the homepage. So if you have any additional questions, don't hesitate to put in a support ticket, and I will be making more videos on branding and so on. Thanks so much for watching.